Hello and welcome back to Subsistence. Well, it's been a long time for me since I recorded on my single player. I've actually had a week off on holiday. Was ill during my holiday, but that's beside the point. Did take a break. It's been, well, I think December is my 2-year anniversary of doing YouTube. So in that time I haven't had any time away really. So this was long overdue, and it was great to have some time, but I must say I did miss playing this lovely game. The last time I played was last weekend with the gang, and we played the new update from Cold Games. There is now dynamic weather in the game. It is fantastic. It's the best update that I've seen so far from Cold Games. It's been so well implemented. There is now an algorithm that will control a weather front that will move in and out of the world, and it determines the strength and ferocity of the storm. So at the moment it just seems to be a rainstorm that moves through. And in co-op we certainly saw a light rain shower and a full-blown heavy storm with howling winds and driving rain and thunder and lightning, so it's very, very impressive. Now this weather, this dynamic weather in the game, impacts on the player. So players can now get wet. Getting wet will drop your temperature. Being in the water will get you wet and drop your temperature as well. Being at altitude as well. So being fully clothed in the game now is probably quite desirable, and that would sort of mitigate some of the effects. And certainly coming home to your lovely cosy cabin in the woods and cooking up a nice bowl of tomato soup, it just sounds so cosy. Now we should get some weather at some point today, I hope, and we'll try and see how that looks with my lovely glass structure that I've got here. But let's go through a few of the other things that are in the update. So I've talked about getting wet and the temperature. There are some new ambient sounds in the game, so once the storm hits and you get inside your cabin for shelter, it will become a bit muffled, so you get that real cosy feeling of being indoors and warm and comfortable. So it's a really nice touch, really immersive. Now there's been a couple of changes to co-op. I'll just touch on those briefly because you know, you want to read through those changes in detail. Go and have a look on the forums, on the update, the notes, because there's a lot of information there. But basically, there's now an invite system for multiple players in the world. They've got multiple bases. Co-op hosting admin console commands so that admin can sort of clear abandoned bases or kick players and ban players and all that sort of stuff. And error handling for connection problems. There's a little bit more information now given to admin as to why players aren't able to join. But in the game itself, there's a bit of a change to power mass auto generation with regards to the multiple BCUs. Again, have a look on the patch notes for a bit more information on that, and I think there's been a little update as well that's tweaked that a little bit, I think. Water bottles are now added back into the drill. What used to be the water well became the mining drill, and a lot of people who didn't settle near water were quite sort of disappointed to lose the water well, and we can actually now just select, as we do with the type of ore that the drill will drill out of the ground. You can actually choose to produce water bottles, so we'll have a look at that in a few minutes. Dropped kit. The despawn time has been increased now from 5 minutes to 10 minutes in normal mode, and it's gone up from 10 minutes to 15 minutes in easy mode, so that should help a lot of new players out. Hunters will now target the most frequently used base rather than these dummy bases that I think some people like to put around the world. So someone would set up a base across the map, and then their main base would be the other side of the map, and they'd let the hunters set up over near their dummy base, and then they'd be across the map nice and safe and sound. Now the hunters will actually go for your most frequently visited base, I understand, so kind of working against that sort of exploit. Water bottles can now be used to fill canteens. That's I think Cold Games calls that a temporary workaround that allows you to use these water bottles in oven recipes. We've seen the placeholder, the little box that used to drop when we had a hunter die, the little crate. That's been replaced with that little backpack now. We've seen that already, I think. Certainly in co-op we saw lots and lots of those, so that was awesome. We saw about, I don't know, 20 in one game, on one game day at one point. Plant beds now get a small amount of water from rain if they're not covered, which is a nice touch. Players dropped kit should no longer spawn inside rocks or trees, so that's really nice because that is pretty devastating if you lose a load of upgraded weapons because you can't get back to your kit for some reason and can't access it because it's stuck inside a rock. There's been an ambient glow for the floodlight that's been added. We can now disable the base beacon for the BCU. Alt F4 exits the game now. Password fields in co-op hosting are now hidden, so if you stream you don't have to worry about those being broadcast. That's pretty cool. A whole chicken can now be cut into smaller pieces of premium meat. If you have to spawn into the world and you don't have a bed spawn and there's a storm raging, the game will not spawn you at high altitude. You can imagine if you just died and the game spawns you in on the snow line in the middle of a storm and you would immediately start to take cold damage, you could potentially die again before you even get back to safety, so that's a nice touch. And then there's new death sounds for killing chickens and rabbits in your inventory, and there's a little tweak to the eating when full system. So you can, if you are still needing fruits and vegetables, previously if your hunger bar was completely full you wouldn't be allowed to eat tomato soup, which would obviously fill you up with fruits and vegetables. Now the game will allow you to do that, so nice touch. Right, okay, so we can see it's a lovely sunny day. This is pretty standard from what the game used to show you. We have that layer of sort of, I'd say fixed clouds, but you know what I mean. They're kind of fixed in structure. They always look like that, but they do move across the sky as the day goes by and the sun moves across the sky. Now what there is an extra layer of clouds, and once a weather front rolls in we should be able to see that quite clearly. So I think the best thing for us to do here is to head out and have a look for a lock crate, because I've got a lockpick on me. Oh, let's get some food first before we do that. Make sure we're nicely topped up in case we do get a storm. Is that a campfire up there? There are rogues in the distance. Ah, very interesting. We could probably hit one of them from here. Should we have a quick go? Oh, I think I probably could. We're at the right height. Oh yeah. Let's see. I think it might be slightly out of range. Wasting my ammo. That is quite a distant shot. Rogues at my favourite lock crate spot. Okay. Right, let's get some food. What should we have? Liver and onions? Or should we have some steak and eggs? Yeah, let's have steak and eggs. I think they're pretty quick to cook. I always forget how many eggs they take. Right, okay, how are we doing for water? Let's go and fill some water up. We'll just do a little bit of this housekeeping and we'll go out and have a look for goodies. Yeah, so I've been quite eager to play this update in single player, but just bad timing on my part. It was the week that we chose to book us holiday. But I should be able to get back into my nice routine of daily updates now. It's been good to have a break, to be honest. Oh, I need a fuel brick in there. Still wish we could shift click the water into the log burner. That would be cool. We're going to need one of these steak and eggs immediately. Is there a lot more slots there, or is it just me? So my health and strength bars are doing well. I'm upgrading them slowly. Right, you're done. Right, let's eat you. That's cool. So this one that's coming out now will leave in the fridge. We can have that at a later date. Let's have some fruits and veggies. Now, just while that's cooking, let's go and have a look at the base beacon option in the BCU. So this is the little checkbox in your base command unit. This is my second BCU. It's connected to the first, which is that dot there. And I have taken this beacon off. I can put it back on again. There's the dot. Take it off, there you go. Wow, this is the first time recording since I've been away on holiday. And yeah, I'm losing my voice already. Right. I've got 3 bottles of water. So there's the change. The little water icon is now available there. We could get it back to mining some ore. I'm happy to see that these all take the same amount of times, because if this one was quicker to drill for, you could get it so that it was almost at the end of the bar and then switch it over, because if you look here, if I switch that now, it doesn't take that bar down, it just carries on. So they all take the same speed, so that's pretty good to see. Let's go and make a couple of berry waters and we'll carry those on us. And this food should be done. Get that in the fridge. Oh, and the water should be done. Let's just swap that over and we can put the water away. Okay, let's make 3 berry waters. Really cool. I'm so glad we've got those again now. So I'll take one with me. We've got 1 tomato, we've got some protein bars, we have a lockpick, we've got some food in the fridge for when we get back, and some lovely berry water. I think we're ready to go. Yeah, actually, let's keep the bow out. I don't want to shoot anything by accident. We'll leave the water well mining drill running. Let's get some goodies. Ooh, I've got some scrap here. And hopefully we'll have a weather system come through. We are fully clothed, so we are somewhat protected from the effects, being out in a rain shower or a storm. We'll keep an eye on the sky. Let's just get this crate before we head out into the sort of new area around the lake. because this is a ammo crate. Wow, I'm finding so many arrows. We're up to 42 arrows already. A lot more arrows in crates now. There's a chicken. You don't need food, but just to get my eye in, because it's been a week since I've played. And we're playing a co-op episode tonight as well. I'm recording this on Saturday afternoon. I'm going up this side because I thought I saw a bear below me. Can't remember if that was correct or not. There was something down here, I'm sure. Let's have a look. Oh, no, there's a rabbit. There's the bear. That was probably the bear I thought I saw. Yep, and there he was. Oh, he flew quite a way. Sorry, little fella. Any of these things alive? Yes, there's a live chicken. Now, if I right click and kill, listen to the sound. Oh, his little neck. Oh, that's so cool. How's the sky? We've got a lovely, beautiful, clear day. Oh well, good lock crate hunting weather. Let's keep out of the way of that bear. Got a couple of small animals. We're using the bow, we're using the arrows. May as well. Got a crate coming up here. Now, if you haven't tried this game on co-op, I thoroughly recommend it. It's such a great group game with friends. All going out hunting and collecting resources and pulling together to build a nice base. It's a pretty awesome experience. Should we get this rabbit or... Yeah, why not? Get some bow practice in. Okay. So I'm using this recording of this episode as a bit of just a refresher before I play co-op with the gang tonight. So just get back up to speed with the look and feel of the game again after having, as I say, that whole week away. It was bizarre not playing anything for a whole week. Yeah, but it's all good. All back to normal now. Already feels like I haven't been away, to be honest. It's such a good game. Potato seed. We've got a couple of crates here. Building crate and a health crate in the distance. Be nice to be able to get a lock crate, that's for sure. Alright, let's have a look at the sky. Is it going slightly misty? I think it might be. Do we want to get that chicken? How many? That would be 4 small animals. I'm really close to him there. Let's just get in the water for a second here. Now, can you see the little wet icon we've got there? The little water drops. And if I stayed in that water, my temperature would drop. It's already dropped 1 degree. Now I'm out of the water, it will start climbing again. I'm just looking around here to see if there's a lock crate. There's a normal crate over there. There's a bear I didn't notice before. Oh, I wonder if he was there and I just missed him. Could have been hiding behind a rock. Oh, there's a level 1 something or other. I have to say, when this storm rolls in, there's a couple of things to be aware of, shall we say. The sound of the howling wind is makes it very easy, and we've got a lovely lock crate here, makes it very easy to not hear an animal creeping up on you. That's a nice lock crate. Nice lock crate. Yes, so be aware that hearing wolves and bears in the environment is much more difficult when there's a big storm raging. I wanted to get that crate on the rock there, but that wolf's a bit too close. We'll get a couple of other things and see if he moves on. Yeah, he's already moved, so let's just check. Now I'm dry already. The temperature is going down, but that could be the time of day. Let's get a bit of ore. I think this is iron here. Yeah. How are we doing for space? Yeah, we're going to be good for food this evening at least. Let's go back round and see if we can get that crate on the rock. Oh, rabbit, I really want to shoot you. Was it this rock or the... I think it was the one next to it, was it? Yes, it was the next rock along. Yes, so that was one thing to be aware of. The sounds of animals in your locale in a storm can be muffled. So there's a greater chance of an animal being able to sneak up on you and you not hear them. And there was another point I wanted to make which has just slipped my mind for a second. Oh, it will come back to me. Let's head back to the base because we're probably going to get a raid. The weather does seem to be closing in. Oh, that was the other thing. Okay, so you're out during the day and a storm hits. A weather front comes through. The storm hits really heavy and hard. The sky is completely clouded over, really overcast. You can't see what time it is. You can't see the sun. It's completely obscured. So it's very easy to get yourself sort of stuck out in the world. You're cold, you're wet, and it's nighttime is drawing in. You know, you really are sort of putting yourself in peril, and I think it's awesome. It's very clever. The way these things, they're such little, seemingly little changes to the game, but they're so well integrated together. Oh, I wanted to get that crate, you little bugger. Should we take him out? I haven't taken out a wolf for a while. Probably do with the fat. Yep, okay, good. Where's my axe? There we go. Yeah, all these small, seemingly small changes and the way they all link together and work together to create these scenarios. Very, very clever. And this is why I've got all the time in the world for cold games. I'm happy to wait. I don't mind if the development of this game is at a slower pace perhaps than some people would like. Each update is incredibly well implemented, thought out and executed. Oops. And it's just worth your time. It really is. The value for money that I've got from this purchase, it's incredible. It's so good to be back. It's so good to be back and recording. Oh, there's a bit of iron. Shall we get you? If we can. No. No. Oh, there we go. Exactly how are you standing on that rock there? You're standing on a bit of ivy or something. Interesting. Right, okay. I want to get back into the base because we're going to get hit, I'm pretty sure. I'm going to get a hunter attack. We should level up our health soon, by the look of it. The little red icon that's by the heart on the bottom of the screen there, 83, is almost full, the little red line. So we should level up to 84 very soon. Next time we eat, probably. So we've got some food to put away. We got a lot crate. We've got some sinew. There's lots of ore on there. I'm just playing with these deer. Oh, it doesn't look like we are going to get a storm, does it? We've got all of these arrows to use up, so why not? Get some target practice in. Doesn't hurt. May as well use these arrows. Oh, nice bit of ore there. If we can reach. I'm not quite sure if we can on these ones. Nice. Cool. Right, let's get back inside. Oh, we've got an attack. Okay. Gosh. That was inconvenient, wasn't it? Where are you? I'm down here. Can hear you. Oh, I can hear you actually. Oh yeah, over there. Oh my gosh, he's broken one of my windows, or the roof, or something. How rude. How rude. Come on. Come out from behind the tree. This is like playing PUBG, for God's sake. Oh my gosh, he moved. Oh, I'm getting fed up of you, fella. Where are you? He's behind that tree now. That made him jump, didn't it? I can see you. He's kind of protected. Don't you dare! Where's he gone? Where did he go? Has he gone in the water? Oh, there he is, look! Oh, blimey. Right, here's the new backpacks. Now listen carefully. That's a really good shot of one in the daylight. Oh, I'm not going to have enough room. Oh no. Oh, there we go. Right. That was quite a nice little raid, actually. We're going to struggle. Let's go and dump. Why can't I run? There we go. Let's just dump a couple of things off inside the lot in the crate in here. So they broke something of one of my roofs or windows or something, didn't they? They broke my roof. I need to make a new roof. There was 3. Did I kill 3 guys or just 2? Damn it. These backpacks are harder to see on the floor. Oh, here we go. There was 3, weren't there? Yep, they broke my roof. Oh. broke two of... Oh my gosh! That one's nearly gone as well. Oh wow, so I need a pitched roof and another glass roof there. Okay, let's go and make those. At least we've got something useful to do this evening. Let's put the weapony stuff away first. Good. Okay, iron. You and you. I'm gonna need you. Some adhesive. Have we got any ingots? I don't think we've got any ingots. That's terrible. Cloth. Let's put seeds away. I'll just eat you, just get you out of the way. I've got a bit of fat. Let's put you in here. I don't think we've got any ingots on us. Eggs and you. So we've got you and you. Oh, and planks and cordage. Or fibre, should we say. Right, what do we need for a roof? Damn you, hunters. Glass ceiling. An ingot and scrap, okay. Well, we've got tons of materials, so let's get crafting. Let's make a couple of ingots. Let's turn one of these on to get our power back up and going. Cheeky hunters. Render that little bit of fat. Oh, and let's split you in half and get you refining. Let's get a lighter. And I'm going to put the other generator on as well. Wow. Food wise, let's have steak and eggs. There's our health bar, and strength has gone up, so we're on level 84 now for both of those. That's really nice. Good news. Right, ingots. Let's make a glass ceiling. So we just need some scrap. Cheeky buggers they are. And a roof. Slanted. Nice. Oh, blimey. We need the hammer. And we'll need to get down there and do some repairs. Do we need nails to repair a glass ceiling? Possibly. Probably need boards as well. We may as well take everything down there and try and get it all sort of back up to scratch. I don't really think I need those outside lights on, but oh, it feels so open in here. Right, let's get this roof placed. I was very shocked at that there. Let's get this one fixed. Lucky we've got some glass fragments. You're done. You're fine. Yeah, they just seem to get the grenade up onto the roof. It might be that I didn't know that that was damaged previously and just haven't been repairing it. It's always the possibility. You're all fine. Don't want to lose any more of this glasswork. It's quite valuable stuff. Okay. Right, so position here. Oh, nice. We're enclosed again. We're nice and cosy. Right, let's see what else. Yeah, there's a bit of damage here. Let's go around and just do some repairs then. You're fine. You're a little bit damaged. Oh, I've got all those animals to take up as well. Damn hunters, they keep you busy. Where's this floor? Yeah, we don't want to lose this floor either. Let's walk around. This will probably be the best way of making sure we've caught everything. I might do a little bit of rework in this area. I'm finding I'm not using this end very often, and I think I could probably do with moving everything out in that direction rather than that way. So maybe bring this in here, moving the well and the chickens under the stairs or something like that. That could be quite useful, I think. Oh, stairs outside. Let's check those. They're fine. Yeah. Let's make sure this one's just as good. Bit of a waste of a board there. Good. Wow, that was such a shock. Turn you off, and we'll get the light stick on here just so that we can see as we run up the stairs. Oh, animals. Butcher all of these. We've got much room in here. I might move the water out of here. We don't need the water in here, it's not necessary. Good. Let's get some of this on to cook. I'm just going to cook it normally at the moment. I'm not too worried about putting those things into an expensive recipe. Only got 2 glass panels left. Oh. Okay, well at least we had them on us, ready for repairs and so forth. Feathers, cloth. And we've got this fuel brick here. Yeah. So we've got this chest with nothing in it, so let's just dump all of the waters in there. Oh, and the adhesive, let's get that stashed away nice and safely as well. So we need a water bottle. These cook so much quicker. They're nice and easy for quick and easy, quick and fast protein. Let's have bring a tomato. Let's get berry water. Let's have an apple. Should be a tiny bit of fat. We'll drop a fuel brick in a little while. The plants on the roof are ready to pick, but I'm just leaving them in there for the moment for just looks really. They look so nice. I think what we'll do is we will top up the generators a touch. Let's drop the fuel brick in. Right, we're getting daytime arriving. We haven't had a weather system today. So I would imagine we'll have one in the next episode. But we have had some interesting hunter damage. And we found a nice lock crate and went out and did a bit of looting, so that's all good. So this is where I'm going to leave this one, so thank you so much for joining me. I am back. Normal schedule will now resume. We'll have at least one daily update, usually 2, each day of the week, and something on a Saturday. I usually take Sundays off. But thank you so much for watching. Until next time, take care, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.